Welcome guys to another episode of the Extra Mile. My name is Alex and welcome to another Star Citizen episode, and today we will focus on power distribution and overclocking of items because I have not dabbled with that at all so far, and I'm curious to see the results. And while we descend, we can actually start with something pretty... Oh, well, let's wait until we're on the ground. So we have a secure situation here and we can test. So yeah, new with this patch 3.2 is that the power distribution makes more of a difference, and we can overclock single components, meaning we can overclock our lasers, for example, so they fire more rapidly, but then they also overheat quicker. So yeah, we will have some testing to do. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the first test is pretty simple. We will just time how long it takes for the laser cannons to overheat. Okay, so here we have our 4 laser cannons. Interesting to see is that 2 of those use more power than the other 2 for some reason. Not quite sure why, even though we are not using them right now. So anyway, let's see what happens. Only 2 of my guns are shooting for some reason, and now they are overheating. So that was around 15 seconds, interesting. Still wondering why 2 of my guns are not shooting at all. Let's power those off. That worked. Yup, that's nothing. What's that? I don't know what that is, but apparently 2 of my guns are not working. But anyway, this works with 2 guns as well, so let's power these off. They don't work. Alright, one more test. So after 10 seconds of continuous fire, they start to overheat and then they stop working. Alright, so now let's see what happens when we overclock these. Let's give everything a second to cool down again. Alright. Whoa! That's a big difference. And they keep firing. 20 seconds of continuous fire right now. That is very interesting. So they start to overheat almost immediately, but they just don't care. They keep on firing. That's very interesting. The firing rate is at least doubled, I would say. Let's try to get them back into regular mode here. So that's the regular firing mode again. After 10 seconds they start to overheat and they stop. That is awesome. I would have expected them to fire more rapidly like they're doing now, but I would also have expected them to stop firing sooner, so you can only get 5 seconds of this rapid fire instead of 10. But no, they just keep on going, which is awesome. That's very good to know. That means every time I go into battle, I will overclock the laser cannons, because it makes a huge difference. Let's see what happens when we overclock the thrusters. I'm really looking forward to that. Overclock. Alright. Acceleration feels about the same. Can't say that that is a lot faster. Same for the top speed. That feels standard. Can't say that I'm feeling a big difference here. Alright, let's do another simple test. So, current altitude is pretty much at 0. More or less. There we go. So, let's time how long it takes to get to 500. Starting now. If the thrusters are more powerful... There we go. That was 7 seconds. If they are more powerful now than they usually are, that should have been a little bit faster. Alright, there we go. Okay, so if this makes any difference whatsoever, it should take us longer now to reach 500 meters. I assume it is. Alright, starting now. Oh, holy crap. Nah, not really. At first I thought it would take us longer, but it didn't. So thrusters seem to work the same. Not sure what the overclocking would do in that case. Okay, let's see what else we have. So Daybreak is our power plant, EOS is our quantum drive, Stop is the shield system, thrusters is self-explanatory. What is a little bit sad is that we can't overclock the cooling system as of now, because that would be very interesting as well.
Landing gear raised.
Alright guys, we have 2 more things to test, and the first thing is time to kill with overclocked shields. So I have gotten my Aurora out here, which we will park right out of the Armistice zone. So we will leave everything stock here for this first test. Power distribution, no overclocking, everything stock, and then we will time how long it takes the Cutlass to kill the Aurora. So let's do that. Let's leave everything on. Okay, so you can see the status of the shields in the top right corner there. I will start firing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that's a bit over 6 seconds until the thing exploded. That was pretty damn quick. Okay, so now let's spawn another Aurora and see if it makes a difference if we overclock the shields, which I believe it should.
Check.
All right. Bringing the second Aurora into position here. So what we want to do here is overclock our shield generators, and we have actually 2 of them, the Bulwark ones. So let's overclock both of these. The laser cannons can stay as they are. Okay, so shield generators are overclocked. So let's see if that makes a difference for the time to kill. Okay, time to kill test 2 with overclocked shields. This should actually make a difference. Firing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it does make a difference. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Wow. That's a huge difference. So the overclocked shields basically increased the time to kill by 100%, which is pretty massive. So yeah, that's cool. That's a result. Only one more thing to do. Let's overclock all the things and see if anything actually fails on us. Or in other words, let's see if there's a downside to overclocking things. There should be. So the first thing that we should try is just hold the laser fire for as long as we can, because this looks promising. So yeah. So I've been continuously firing the lasers for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes now. So far it does not seem to have a direct impact in the sense that I can see the health of the items go down. No, health is still at 51. So I guess that still remains to be seen. If you can actually lose an item. Here it says health 0, but obviously we still do have thrusters that work. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe component failure, complete failure is not implemented yet. We can also still overclock the thrusters even though they have no health left. So yeah. Anyway guys, that was a quick look at power allocation and overclocking of items. That's possible. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.